cardio is yet another thing which I neglected for a long time, but the more I did it, the more I introduced myself into it, the better I felt. Now, when I was starting with university, I was living about 3.5 kilometers away from the university. I was taking the bike back and forth. And then after a few years, this felt already very good. But after a few years, I moved even further down. I moved like about 8 kilometers into outside the city. So I had like 8 kilometers back and forth to the university. And then I added a few kilometers so that I was always at 20 altogether. And this felt super cool. In fact, prior to this, when a good friend of mine took me out on a big bicycle tour after like days and days and weeks of studying, we did a very relaxed and very large bicycle tour together, and it felt so good for me to get everything like active again, like everything moving in a very gentle manner, and I enjoyed it so much. And afterwards, I felt so good and so energized that I thought to myself, well, I really need to make this part of my daily routine or of my weekly routine. And I started then lots of bicycle riding, especially then to the university and always and back. When I went to Taiwan for my semester abroad, first of all, I made it a point like twice per week. I do a large bicycle round through the mountains, about like 30 kilometers along the coast and then back through the mountains. But when I went there for the second time, basically I did every second day, or sometimes like 4 times per week, or sometimes 5 times per week. But these days I even added running. So when I started running in February 2019, although it was super exhausting and super draining at the beginning because I basically had no endurance whatsoever. I used to run in my childhood years, but and I liked it very much, but there was no endurance left. So I ran for like 3 kilometers for 20 minutes, and it was super like exhausting. However, I felt so rejuvenated and so energized afterwards because all the blood and the oxygen has been like traveling throughout the body, and I felt so so energized. And I was thinking, oh wow, this is the way to live. So I got into running then and there, and I extended my runs, become longer and longer. So 10 kilometers was then the go-to after some time, and it felt so good. And then I alternated this with running and as well as with the bicycle riding, and it was very gentle movement. I could do even like listen to audiobooks on the way, or sometimes talking to other people on the phone, and it was such a gentle manner where I can decompress, I can see the whole scenery, I can watch the birds and so on, and feel the whole environment. Super cool. In this way, also, I encourage you to include some endurance training, like 3 cardio sessions in your week, 3 sessions weekly, 20 to 30 minutes to strengthen your heart and your lungs. Maybe bicycle riding, maybe running, and if you don't like it, then go for a long walk to get the body moving, to get everything like active again, because we've been sitting so much. Afterwards, you feel so much energized, you can concentrate on your studies so much better. I can highly recommend this. If you have any questions and comments, leave them down below. And if you found this video helpful, then smash the like button and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video when I put one out. All right, guys, I will see you soon.